Hey!
Welcome everybody, this is Jacob Duncan here at GHSG TV. We've got an NLC matchup here tonight between the Goshen RedHawks and the Plymouth Pilgrims. As we start off the game with Plymouth winning the tip as Plymouth gets the first basket of the ball game. Sawaski with the midi. Levi Sawaski with the first points of the game. The Goshen RedHawks are coming off of a stunning overtime thriller, but ended up coming out with the loss versus Penn. Hawks are coming into this game 12-3 with a 3-2 conference record, and the visiting Plymouth Pilgrims are coming in with a 3-12 regular season record with an 0-5 NLC conference record. That's Braxton drives in, spins around, but no good. Goshen defense is showing up here tonight. As right now, there's a rough contact on Levi, but as Kylan Ellery with the 3 for Plymouth. This is tipped out of bounds. Stays Goshen ball. Ryan inbounds it to Braxton. Braxton there in the wing, passes up top of the key. Levi Sawaski, no good. Carter with the rebound. Carter Markham with the layup. There's his first points of the ball game for Carter Markham. Parker Bagley drives in, fade away, no good, as there's a foul. Yep, foul on Plymouth, Kylan Ellery. There's his first foul of the whole entire game. Carter drives in with the midi, and it's good. There's the floater from Carter Markham. And great defense by Levi. Levi transition. Layup good. Great defense from the RedHawks. Three by Parker Bagley, short. And there's another foul on Kylan Ellery. Great box out by Braxton Klein there, senior. As here comes number 40, junior Trenton Clark for Evan Timmons. And number 11, Grayson Tyrone. Coming in for already 2 fouls, Kylan Ellery. Levi backing down his man. Passes it up to Braxton. Braxton drives in, fakes it back, and he goes in with the layup. Braxton Klein for his first points of the ball game. Here comes Plymouth Pass out to the corner, drives in. And there's a foul. Late call. But there's first foul for the RedHawks on Trenton. This is number 12, Caleb Ellery at the line. Shooting the first free throws of the ball game. And misses his first. There's a lot of energy coming from the crowd here tonight here in that Terror Gym, home of the Goshen RedHawks. Bryson Wilson subs in for Ryan Diaz. Bryson Wilson, the senior. They call backcourt violation from the Pilgrims. Now it's Goshen ball. Levi inbounds it to Braxton. Levi drives in, passes out the corner. Bryson Wilson in the wing, top key, passes it to the wing, Braxton. Braxton receives a screen from Trent Mitty. And it goes in. Same old. As missed, Caleb Ellery again. Sophomore 6-foot guard for the Pilgrims. Braxton pulls up from 3, and it's good! Braxton Klein from downtown. Timeout Plymouth. First timeout call from Plymouth. What a start for the Goshen RedHawks here tonight. no good. That's the end of the first here in the Terror Gym. That's his 20-7 RedHawks. As we'll be right back right after this quick timeout. Welcome back, folks. It's Jacob Duncan here at JHS GTV. The leading scorers for the RedHawks is senior Braxton Klein with 9, followed by Levi Sawaski, 7. As we start here in the second quarter. Levi pulls up from 3, and it's good. Levi Sawaski from downtown. Once again. Here is Caleb Ellery, pass over to Dan at the top of the key, guarded by Ryan Diaz. Drives in, pass out to the corner. Dan. Foul on Ryan. There's his first of the ball game. Keelan Ellery. Sorry, guys. Shoot, fader. Levi again from way back there. No good. Great hustle by Carter Markham. As Ryan tries to cross court, as it was almost stolen by number 12, Caleb Ellery, but it was taken back by Braxton Klein. And there's another foul on Kalen Ellery. There's his third. Kalen Ellery, third foul. Already inside foul trouble. He's showing some frustration over there on the bench. Levi from 3, short as it's touched from number 12. Caleb Ellery knocks it out. Stays RedHawk ball. As Evan got pickpocketed by Parker Wolf. And there's another foul on Plymouth. On Dan Nguyen. There we go. Braxton drives in, layup no good. Knocked back in by Carter, misses, and Evan Timmons. It was like they had it planned there. Evan Timmons with the putback after putback. That's Dan Nguyen passes over the top of the key. Number 11, Grayson Tyrone. Grayson to Dan, top of the key to Caleb. As tries to cross court, tip by Ryan, and then there's a 3 for Plymouth. Dan Nguyen. Levi. Dishes out to Braxton. Braxton for three. No good. Rims out. Great aggressiveness from Carter Markham with the rebound. Levi Sawaski out to Ryan. Back to Levi. Levi top of the key. Trying to ISO his man. Dishes out to the corner to Ryan. Ryan trying to restart the offense. Braxton Klein on the wing. Great defense from Pilgrims here as it's stolen by Caleb Ellery. Ellery no good on the transition layup. Timeout Goshen. That's pretty sure that's the first timeout call from Goshen here today. As it's been great hustle from Carter Markham here today already. As our new leading scorer for the Goshen RedHawks is Levi Sawaski with 10 and Braxton with 9. Welcome back here in the Terror Gym. RedHawks are up 25-12 here in the second quarter, 4:53 to go. Levi inbounds the ball to Braxton. Carter dishes up by Levi to Carter. Ryan to Brax. Braxton's trying to observe the defense. Has it inside the free throw line to Carter. Carter out to Ryan. They're at the wing. As the RedHawks has yet to take a dribble so far. And there's the first of the possession. As Levi. Great move by Levi Sawaski with another mid-range. Ellery tries to drive in, guarded by Levi. To Dan Nguyen, guarded by Ryan. He tries to restart the offense. Great defense by the RedHawks here. As they try to do a pick and roll, tipped by Carter Markham. Plymouth ball as both junior Trenton Clark and junior Bentley Medina. Trenton coming in for Evan Timmons and Bentley coming in for Ryan Diaz. This is the first time that Bentley's been in the ball game. As different, something I've never seen before. It's like, remind me of the March Madness final there. Caleb Ellery, the mid, brings it back out to the three-point line. It was a dangerous jump there by Carter and causes a foul. And one for Parker Wolf for his first points of the game. First foul for Carter Markham. Brady Allen comes in for Daniel Wing. His first time here in the ball game coming in. As he breaks the free throw. Rebounded by Carter. Carter Braxton. Braxton cross court to Levi. Levi cross court to Bentley Medina. Short on the corner three. As here comes the transition offense as they start to slow it back down. Here at top of the key to. There's the first points of the ball game for Grayson. Grayson Tyrone, first points of the game was a 3. 10-point ball game here in Goshen. Goshen with the lead, 27-17. Braxton tries to drive in. As big mix-up ended up in Trenton Clark's hands, and there's the layup from Trenton Clark. His first points of the ball game. Timeout, Plymouth. As it's a 12-point ball game here at Terra Gym, home of the Goshen RedHawks. 2:22 left. Coming back from timeout as it's Brady Allen inbounds the ball to sophomore Caleb Ellery. Caleb for a three, no good. Levi with the rebound. Levi brings it up the court on transition. This is up. Braxton back to Levi. Levi has a dribble at the wing, pass down to Trenton Clark. Dishes out to the corner. Good pass from Trenton Clark. Levi drives in. Foul on Plymouth. Foul on Caleb Ellery, I think it was. Nope. Brady Allen. His first foul. Third foul for the team, it's Levi. And makes the first. These are the first free throws coming from the RedHawks. Misses the second. Goes 50% from the line, but a good hustle by Carter Markham, gets the rebound. Braxton. This is a reach-in foul on number 3, Parker Wolf. His first of the ball game. Team's fourth. As the RedHawks are going hurry up here. Braxton drives in, passes out. Carter down to Trent. Trent dishes it out. Levi drives in. What a gnarly and one! Sawaski. As the foul ends up being on Brady Allen, his second, the team's fifth. As Levi swishes to second. Levi's 2 for 3 from the free throw line here tonight as Caleb Ellery brings the ball up the court. He's scoreless here in the first half. Caleb Ellery guarded by Levi. Just out to the corner. Hudson Davis, 4-3. This is his first points of the ball game as we're below the 60-second mark here in the first half, and there's a travel by Levi. You rarely see that very often coming from the RedHawks. As here comes Caleb Ellery up the court, guarded by Levi. Caleb to Parker. Parker back to Caleb. Caleb to the corner. Hudson Davis again. No good, but foul on Goshen. Everybody's here in confusion. Foul on on Levi. First foul for Levi here tonight. As they were close to I think it's a 5-second call on the inbound for Plymouth. As here comes the 14, Parker Bagley, and it's another foul. Oh, nope, on Plymouth. Travel by Parker Bagley. As it's senior Evan Timmons in for junior Trenton Clark. Braxton brings the ball up the court with 20 seconds to go here in the first half. Goshen up 13, 33-20. Braxton seems to try to dribble out the clock. Passes, dishes up to Levi. Levi to Ryan. Ryan back to Levi. Levi for three. No good. Rebound by Plymouth. By Parker Wolf as he doesn't shoot it for the buzzer horns. The leading scorer for the Goshen RedHawks is Levi Sawaski with 16 for Levi Sawaski. What a first half for the RedHawks here as we go into the halftime. This is Jacob Duncan here, and we'll be right back after halftime. as we're coming to a close to our halftime here today, as this is your host, Jacob Duncan, here at GHSG TV, here tonight on the NLC conference matchup between the Plymouth Pilgrims and the Goshen RedHawks. The Goshen RedHawks are coming off a tough loss at Penn with a final score of 57-33. As for the Plymouth Pilgrims, they are coming off of a loss also, home against Northridge, 62-37. Leading scorers for tonight's game for the Goshen RedHawks is Levi Soloski with 16, as the RedHawks is winning by 13 points with the score of 33-20 at the end of the first half. We're about to start up the second half here tonight. The student section here in Goshen's bringing out a ton of energy here in tonight's game. Been great hustle plays from Carter and just great defense in general from the whole team for Goshen, as Plymouth has struggled with fouls here tonight, as one of their key players, Kylan Ellery, with 3 fouls there in the first half. Goshen is to struggle with turnovers and keeping the ball their way. As we're about to start up here in the second half, Goshen 33, Plymouth 20. We're about to start here in the second half. Starting lineup for Goshen is Levi Soloski, Ryan Diaz, Evan Timmons, Carter Markham, and Braxton Klein. As for Plymouth, starts with the ball too. Fast start here for Plymouth, as I leave out Kylan Ellery with his 3 fouls, and keep Grayson Tyrone here in the game. As there's a basket for number 14, Barker Bagley. Ball movement from Goshen. Ryan for corner 3, and it's good. Ryan Diaz, his first points of the ball game. As here comes the Plymouth Pilgrims. This is Grayson Tyrone. Okay, Caleb Ellery. Ellery to Dan Nguyen. Dan at the wing, top the key to Grayson. This is Grayson to Parker. Parker tries to dish out to the corner, but it's still taken away from Braxton. As Braxton comes down the court, and there's a foul on Parker Wolf. His second of the ball game. Team's first here in the second half. And there's another foul from Plymouth. Caleb Ellery, his first. Braxton inbounds ball to Levi. Levi to Ryan at top volleyball line. Ryan to just out to Braxton. Braxton drives in, no good. Evan with the rebound gets taken away from number 14, Parker Bagley. Transition offense for Plymouth. Dan, wing 3, no good. As it was last touched by Plymouth, but the ref called it Plymouth ball. As they correct it, and it becomes Goshen ball. As here comes the RedHawks down the court. There's a 3 from Levi, no good. Rebounded by Parker Bagley. Sits down to Grayson. Grayson, midi, Passes inside. Parker tries to put it back up twice. Second time he gets the foul. Foul on Carter Markham there. There's his second for Carter Markham. As Trenton Clark comes in for Carter Markham. Parker Bagley seemed to miss the first free throw. Parker misses the second, rebounded by Evan. Brings up the court is Levi Sawaski. Dishes it out. Braxton at the volleyball line. As it's kickball violation on Plymouth, number 11, Grayson Terone. As here comes Braxton out to Levi back to Braxton. Braxton tries to drive in, jump pass to Levi. Braxton brings it back to the volleyball line. Braxton trying to turn the offense back around as TC backs his man down with the hook shot. Trenton Clark for his second basket of the ball game. 4 points for Trenton. As it's Dan Nguyen, as they tried to do a pick and roll and wasn't good. Someone kicked it, but they didn't call it. Dan in the corner drives in. Back to the wing to Parker. Parker to the top of the key to Caleb. Caleb drives in mid corner. Grayson short. Rebound Levi. Levi transition for the RedHawks. Guarded by Gray out to Braxton on the other side of the court. Picks up his dribble at the volleyball line. He's trying to find someone to find. Timeout. RedHawks. Timeout Goshen. After Braxton seemed to be stuck there at the volleyball line. We are back from the 30-second timeout. Bryson Wilson here in the ball game. First time in the second half. Dishes out to the wing for Levi. Levi no good. Trenton with the rebound. Dishes into the Ryan Diaz with the lay-in. As it's the Pilgrims here. There's Grayson. Restarts the offense down to Dan. Dan at the top. Dan tries to draw a foul. No good. Rebound by Parker. Parker out to Caleb. Caleb shot made, but I don't know if they count it. No. Okay. Ryan in the corner, no good. Braxton Klein with the rebound. Braxton out to Ryan in the wing. Hands it off to Levi. It's stolen by Kalen Ellery with the transition layup, and it's good. Kalen Ellery with the layup. He has 7 points here in the game. As there's a foul Sure, it's on Parker Wolf there of the Pilgrims. That's his fourth. Team's third. Braxton inbounds ball to Levi. Levi back to Braxton. Braxton drives in, and it's good. Braxton Klein. Braxton Klein with a good layup. Daniel Weem out to Caleb. Caleb out to Grayson. Grayson to Dan. Dan in the wing. Receives a screen from Hudson. As he dishes out to Hudson. Hudson to Caleb. Caleb to Kylan. Kylan at the top of the key, guarded by Braxton. Shot up, no good, as it's a fight for the ball, and it's Plymouth ball. As it stays Plymouth ball, Goshen lead 42-26. On the ball to Dan. Dan guarded by a great defender, Carter Markham. Dishes out to Kalen. Kalen brings it up to the top of the key. Tries to push off Braxton, and it doesn't work. There's Kalen's fourth foul here in the ball game as Plymouth has 2 players in foul trouble. 2 players with 4s. Evan Timmons at the top of the key, hands off to Braxton. Braxton drives in, no good, foul on Plymouth. Number 14, Parker Bagley with the foul. It's his first of the ball game. Braxton has 2. Swishes the first. These are Braxton's first free throws of the ball game for Braxton. It's Trenton comes in for Levi. Braxton goes a perfect 2 for 2 there. It's 13 points for Braxton Klein. Timeout Plymouth. Here at Terror Gym, Goshen's up 44-26, 18-point lead here for Goshen. Over here at the broadcast, we would like to apologize for the audio difficulties. Thank you for letting us know, and we are trying our absolute hardest here with Derek Staley, fixing up the audio. As we're about to come back here from the Plymouth timeout. As it's Plymouth ball, Dan down to Caleb. Caleb, top of the key, floats it over Braxton's head to Dan. Dan, corner, 3, good. Parker Bagley from 3. The announcer just had a mistake. I accidentally called him Caleb. That's okay. They'll have those moments. As Ryan tries to pass it down to Trent, gets knocked away from Grayson. Braxton drives in, and 1, count it. Braxton Klein with now 15 as he's shooting a perfect 2 for 2 here in the ball game. perfect 3 for 3 here tonight for Braxton Klein. Levi in for Evan Timmons. This is Dan Nguyen bringing the ball up court for Plymouth. Dan over to Grayson. Grayson to Caleb. Caleb brings the ball around to the wing to Grayson. Grayson to Dan. Dan at the top of the key receives a screen from Hudson Davis. Dan with the great defender Trent. As it's number 14, Parker Bagley with a fadeaway shot. We're within the last 60 seconds here in the third quarter. Levi Sawaski at the volleyball line. This is over to Ryan. Ryan back to Levi. Tight defense from Caleb Ellery in the Plymouth. Braxton Klein about mid-court as it's a foul on Caleb Ellery. His second of the ball game. Braxton's 3 for 3 here tonight. Gets 4 for 4. Braxton is short. There's a foul. Foul on Goshen. Over the on Carter Markham. Carter's third, team's second. As Evan subs in for Carter. So here comes Caleb Ellery up the court. Here's Dan Nguyen. Dishes over to Parker in the wing. Parker inside Caleb. Caleb, good passing by the Pilgrims and top of the key shot for 3. Hudson, no good, short. Ryan, 3. And it's good! And they count it! Ryan Diaz with the buzzer beater tonight. For tonight's half-court shots, Alex Cartons for a chance to win $350. Here we go. Shot up and short. Jim is starting to like the song. As soon as the beat started going, there's so many people coming up to dance. After 3, the RedHawks are up by 20, 51-31 here at the start of the fourth quarter. Braxton leading scores for Goshen as Braxton with 17. Levi Sawaski with there's a turnover from Goshen. Parker Bagley backs down Evan. Evan blocks the ball but calls a foul. There's a foul from Evan. His first. His first, team's first here in the ball game. These are the first free throws for Parker Bagley here tonight. Carter Markham comes in for Trenton Clark. Parker goes a perfect 2 for 2. Brings the RedHawk lead down to 18. Evan dishes out to Ryan. Ryan for 3. Good! Ryan Diaz from corner. As here comes the Pilgrims. Here comes Plymouth Dan. In the wing, dishes out to Caleb. He up to the top, the key. Shot, no good. As its last touch from Pilgrims. Number 14, Parker Bagley. Touches out of bounds, RedHawk ball. Getting up the court is Braxton Klein with a 21-point lead for the Goshen RedHawks, 54-33, with 6:50 to go here in the fourth. As Braxton passes down to Carter. Carter just bullies his man and gets the hook shot. Carter Markham. As here comes Plymouth Dan to the corner. Corner 3 from Grayson, no good, too much. Rebound by Carter. Carter Markham with the rebound over to Levi. Levi brings up the court. Levi in the wing. Tries to drive in on his man, Parker Bagley, and hook shot is good from, not the hook, the floater. Floater from Levi Sawaski. There's another one for Levi. Dan for 3. Good. There's another three-pointer for Dan to win. Levi dishes down to Braxton. Braxton, it's good. Braxton Klein with another one. That duo's been incredible this season. The senior duo with Braxton Klein and Levi Sawaski. It's Caleb Ellery. Circles around, dishes out to Dan. Dan for 3, no good. As it's rebounded by Parker. As it's Dan to win at the top. Down to Hudson Davis. Hudson to Caleb at the top. Caleb to Dan at the wing. Dan back over to Grayson at the top of the key. Grayson to Caleb, guarded by Levi Sawatsky. Tries to restart the offense, passes the ball around. Dan in the wing, Dan to Parker, Parker, Grayson, Grayson to Caleb, Caleb down over to Hudson. Too much on the reverse. Levi Sawatsky bring the ball up the court. As here comes a transition. And it's good. Parker Bagley. Timeout Plymouth. As right before that, they are begging for Carter Diaz to come to the ball game. As he was the junior quarterback for the Goshen RedHawks football team, number 3, and dominant safety. And if you didn't know, that interception for a pick 6 from Carter Diaz was actually a school record. Just a random fact for you guys. So we'll be right back after the timeout. Here we go as we're coming back here in the second quarter. Coming back here in the fourth after a Plymouth timeout. Evan in the wing tries to pass it over to Ryan at the elbow, was knocked away. Leads to the hands of Bryson over to a wide open Levi, three, good. Levi Sawaski. There's a Dan three for Plymouth, no good. Here comes Levi. Levi to Bryson. Bryson back over to Levi at the volleyball line. Receives screen from both Evan and Carter. Levi dishes out to the corner. Bryson Wilson, open three, no good. As it's passed around and is led to the hands of the rebound from Carter Markham as he hooks it in. Evan Timmons with the block from behind. Evan Timmons with great defense. That's great defense again from the RedHawks. Ryan steals the ball. Here comes Levi. Levi over to Ryan. Ryan to Levi for three from the volleyball line. 3 points for another Levi Sawaski as the student section starts to get excited as they see Carter Diaz is going to sub in here for the Goshen RedHawks. There's another timeout from Plymouth. As we are coming back from timeout. Here's Plymouth. Brings in number. Oh, wow. Some of these players I don't even have on here. Guess we're just calling numbers. Bentley to Trent. Trent over to Carter. Carter at the top of the key to Bentley. Bentley to Trenton again. Loses the ball. Back to Plymouth. Number 44. 44. Number 20, Christian Cruz Mahler. Hudson Davis over to 44. Not sure who 44 is, and there's Christian with the layup for Plymouth. His first points of the ball game. Here's Bentley dishes over to Bryson. Bryson over to Carter. Carter back over to Bentley. It's at least in the hands of Plymouth. Here's Brady Allen up the court. Good backdoor cut from 44. Brady Allen, three, no good. Great on ball from Bryson Wilson as it becomes a jump ball. As it remains Plymouth ball. There's the layup from number 52, Kaz Hutt. his first points of the ball game. Bentley Medina. Bentley over to Bryson. Hit the wing. Bryson at the top of the key to Nate. Nathan to Bentley. Bentley drives in. No good. His first free throws of the ball game for Bentley McGinnis. He's short. Bentley for the second, and it's good. It goes 1 for 2, 50% from the line. Comes Plymouth. Number 44. I wonder who that is. Let me figure out who that is. Brady. The layup's good. Brady Allen, his first points of the ball game. To Bentley over to Bryson. It gets stolen away from number 20, Christian again. As it's a double dribble on Christian Cruz. Trent to Bryson. Bryson for three. Short. Rebound by Christian. Passes it over to another foul on Christian with the travel. Nathan, corner three. Good, Nathan. Senior Nathan Corbin with sharpshooter from three. Carter with the steal. Carter Diaz brings the ball up the court. Tries to shoot it up, and it's no good. As final score comes to Goshen RedHawks win, which brings them to 13 and 3 and 4 and 2 in the conference. Goshen wins 72-44. As that brings Plymouth to a 3 and 13 record with an 0 and 6 conference record. You can come watch the JHS GTV as we'll be back on Tuesday versus Lakeland. Same time as always. Leading scorers for the RedHawks were Levi Sawaski and Braxton Klein. 9, 11, 13. With 19 for Braxton. And 3, 6, 12 points from Levi just from three. As he gets 14, 16, 18, 20, 24 from Levi Sawaski. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's Jacob Duncan here at GHS GTV. Thank you for watching. See you next time on Tuesday versus Lakeland. See you guys.